Patients come for computerized gait analyses. They do one of several things. So we get them first into some kind of slim-fitting attire. We place a series of reflective markers over various specific bony landmarks of the body.
Putting stickers on me?
What after the stickers get put on you, do you know what is going to happen next?
Walk.
Excellent.
So Sheena Lee came home from China in September of 2015, and then since that time she's had 3 surgeries, an eye surgery and then bilateral hip surgery and a tendon lengthen surgery. She has cerebral palsy, spastic quad type, and does PT a lot, right? And working on walking and getting more mobile.
As they walk up and down our runway, then the 16 motion capture cameras are taking pictures at 120 frames per second in very specific locations of where each of those reflectors are, that we can then reconstruct and analyze and carefully graph their walking against normal walking. We also have force platforms that are embedded within the runway that can allow us to measure forces that are occurring between the foot and the ground, that allow us to calculate torques or moments, if you will, that are happening at the ankles, the knees, the hips. We also have technology that allows us to measure their foot pressure pattern during walking that we will utilize in each of these cases to try and better understand where they're bearing the most pressure. Finally, we also have electromyography or EMG capability to look at what certain muscle patterns are doing as they're walking, certain firing patterns of various muscles that might be of interest to the physician who sent the patient. And then finally, we do a detailed orthopedic examination, ortho-neuro exam of their lower extremities, looking at things like strength and flexibility, spasticity, bony alignment. Many of our patients are diagnosed with cerebral palsy. We also see patients with spina bifida, traumatic brain injuries, clubfoot, incomplete spinal cord injuries, strokes, really any sort of neuromuscular condition that can affect or impact how they walk.
I think the key takeaway for me has just been having a comprehensive team evaluate her, not just having her work with PT, but also having her work with a physiatrist, neurosurgeon, orthopedic doctor, so everybody being able to collaborate and see her gait and take a look at what would be the best intervention for her. I think that's been the best takeaway for us. Even as we considered where to move, we looked at cities that had good services, and Mary Free Bed has just a ton of services and also adaptive sports and clinics for her, so that was a big decision for us as well in our relocation.
Without this kind of technology, you're really left to try and watch a patient walk down a hallway a couple of times and make all of these assumptions about what you are and aren't seeing. But when you have a set of 16 eyes, if you will, in the cameras that are taking this much data, you get much more information. Walking is actually a very complex array, a combination of the muscular system, the skeletal system, the neurologic system. In order to do it well, it takes all those things working in conjunction. And so we use this technology to better understand exactly how they walk and to develop the best plan possible, whether it's surgery, bracing, therapy, assistive devices, medications, any of those things that we think might help that patient perform at the best of their ability.